It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. ISO 2022. This change has been made in most regions of the world. We are cognizant of the fact that full implementation is not expected till around 2025, however, if you anticipate that everything will transform by 2025 or 2026, you would be regrettably erroneous. Present day 2024 is when it will happen. You could have assumed it would be an issue in 2025 or 2026, but it will really manifest in 2024. Actually, you ought to chew on it. It is your responsibility to be ready, you know. Also, I think it would be a good idea to automate it, since else you'll have to perform too much busy work, which is unhealthy. People who buy from you won't be happy. It was too much for me to endure. Given the current situation, it is fair to say that numerous banks are currently dragging their feet. I would not be surprised if there were a couple of small ones. Since the major banks have already adopted the ISO 2022 standard, our only option is to sit tight and hope that everyone else follows suit. But his statements indicate that this shift is already planned to start in 2024. It goes without saying that there will be intermediate stops. This is it, everyone, it is now, in the year 2024, that it is at its height. In 2025 or 2026, it could make an appearance. In addition, the infrastructure required to facilitate the adoption of XRP by financial institutions will be ready this year. To Edo Farina, my deepest gratitude for making it public. We appreciate you alerting us to this, Michael Branch. After Coinbase, Bybit is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange globally. A complete mystery to me. For a while, they were either the commander or the second in command. According to data compiled by analytics firm Keiko, Bybit surpassed Coinbase in October. The new Bitcoin exchange traded funds ETFs in the US have been more beneficial to Bybit than its rivals, according to new study by Keiko. The introduction of a spot Bitcoin ETF in the US has substantially increased the amount of crypto trades conducted worldwide. However, not all exchanges have reaped the same benefits from the boom that started in October. Bybit has reaped far more benefits than any other exchange. From 8% in October to 16% now, the exchange's market share has quadrupled. After Binance, it became the second biggest exchange in March, surpassing Coinbase. Despite Binance's prominence, Bybit appears to be the second largest cryptocurrency exchange based on its recent reports of increased revenues and profitability. Meanwhile, Coinbase has a global presence. In the same time frame, market share increased by a meager 1%. In case you aren't already familiar with them, here is a basic chart showing a number of other cryptocurrency exchanges. The other 15 exchanges have all seen gains of 13%, including Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, Upbit, OK, and X. I would be very interested in knowing which of the other 15 were listed because, gentlemen, liquid exchanges are the meat and potatoes of Bitcoin onboarding and offboarding. Additionally, having the ability to off and on-ramp all of your cryptocurrencies isn't enough. Being registered with just one or two exchanges is insufficient, in my view. To my Patreon backers, I am delivering a strategy. Check out patreon.com Working Money channel if you're interested in knowing when I'm going to activate the sale, how to withdraw your funds, and all the other details. If it interests you, feel free to follow me. A pitiful $5 is all it takes each month. View the patreon.com Working Money channel to learn about the most liquid exchangers. Plus, there's a lot of variety. If you're trading exotic cryptocurrencies for their potential to skyrocket, you need to know how to properly onboard and offboard them when the time comes. It is therefore heartening to observe that there are even rivalry amongst some of these exchanges for the title of most popular cryptocurrency platform. Regarding Michael's earlier posts about Japanese institutional investors, I also want to thank him for those. Crypto assets are attracting the attention of nearly half of them. This survey is being carried out by the Nomura arm. To prove they are indeed a Ripple-partnered bank, they just released a study that polled 500 Japanese investment managers. A total of 500 investment managers from various Japanese organizations, family offices, and public service enterprises were surveyed. Their assets under control ranged from several hundred million to several hundred billion yen. This is the real deal, people. Among individuals who participated in the survey, over 50% intend to invest in cryptocurrencies within the next 3 years. To rephrase, they are making public their intention to invest. Our future is in investments. Our money is sitting idle. We will wait until the market strengthens enough. To that end, it appears that 60% of respondents considered cryptocurrencies a means of portfolio diversification, while 38% saw it as having little to no relationship to other investment assets. Yes, 37% of people said we can. When it came to inflation, Bitcoin was a refuge. 30% were interested in cryptocurrencies because of its high return potential, and 9% liked the fact that the crypto market is open around the clock. The participants' primary motivation is not financial gain, but rather the diversification of their holdings and protection against inflation that crypto assets offer. Given this, they deny any involvement with the refunds. Undoubtedly, the rewards are of the highest quality. We have investigated other areas, but investing in cryptocurrencies was the best decision I have ever made. Actually, I was able to get in during the fear of missing out FOMO period of 2017. I still feel comfortable about it. What I've learned from the last 2 bull races is invaluable. Please stay with me since this is only the start. Personally, I think we have a leg up as individual investors because of how we're getting our feet wet. We have the upper hand, so it makes little difference if you joined in 2020, 2018, or any other year. What does matter is that you don't want to fumble this. The good news from Japan keeps rolling in. Also, I saw this on Twitter from Cyprus, Men, and Core. Last year, the Australian government published a report about their payment systems modernization, licensing, and payment service definition. June and July of that year were the dates on the consultation paper. However, what they did say was this. In reply, Ripple sent a PDF describing XRP's several advantages over stablecoins and how it works as a bridge asset. An element of the investigation was this. One of the speculations and suspicions surrounding Ripple's stablecoin when it was first announced was that it will eat into XRP. When will XRP become irrelevant? Is it on the verge of being outdated on no planet? The article contends that XRP, rather than stablecoins, is the better choice for a bridge asset in this context. As part of its distributed ledger technology DLT, the XRP protocol makes it easy to trade XRP and other neutral, counterparty, free cryptocurrencies for issued assets like stable currencies. This functionality allows for the transfer of funds from asset holders to receivers in a more streamlined and effective manner. Payment system integration. With sufficient liquidity, XRP payment interoperability facilitates the easy transfer of funds between several currencies. Effortless and cost-minimized operations across payment networks are guaranteed by this feature. In contrast, other payment networks are incompatible with stablecoins due to the issuer's role as their counterparty. Quick and easy cross-currency transactions are possible with XRP because it does not involve a middleman. Because of these factors, XRP is a valuable asset to possess in order to make fast and inexpensive international payments. In a nutshell, I'll describe the video and include a link to the paper where I propose Ripple's XRP. This is still very relevant and urgent, even if it happened a year ago. Regulations around stablecoins and the forthcoming launch of Ripple's stablecoin have been the subject of conversation, even if this article does not cover the years 2017 or 2018. Both proponents and detractors of the stablecoin have voiced their opinions on its potential impact on XRP. But I still think XRP is vital as a link in the chain for a rapid and scalable choice for money transfers. This is starting to become funny. My best guess is that the new Michael branch of the bank is a Ripple partner and has implemented the Lightning Network to allow for faster and more scalable Bitcoin transactions. In this particular instance, though, it gives its explicit approval to Bitcoin transactions. LightSpark, a leading provider of blockchain technologies, is a party to the long-term agreement that includes this action. It is possible to optimize liquidity needs and transaction success rates by integration with LightSpark's technologies. This gives the new bank a solid foundation upon which to build better end-to-end blockchain transaction experiences. So, I guess, for individuals who are just born to buy and sell Bitcoin. If a user is still keen in the Lightning Network, they may always transfer banks. In case the Bitcoin network encounters any problems, the new bank's customers who prefer to send Bitcoin via the XRP ledger have a fallback option thanks to their collaboration with Ripple. On the other hand, I'm going to assume that the general public wants Bitcoin transactions to happen via the Lightning Network. We are ecstatic to support emerging financial institutions as they work to provide innovative cryptocurrency solutions. Written by David Marcus, co-founder and chief executive officer of LightSpark. As a result of the collaboration with LightSpark, the Lightning Network will incorporate universal money addresses, which are essentially email addresses tailored for the transfer of monetary funds. This feature simplifies financial transactions for new bank customers, although we don't yet know much about the product itself. This new Bitcoin product appears to be unnecessary, given that new banks are already Ripple-enabled and can conduct transactions over the XRP ledger. However, they have promised further announcements shortly, so we will have to keep an eye out for their next move. I appreciate you subscribing and watching my videos. Please join me in my upcoming video.